Wow. Oops. There we go. Hi, hello, good morning. Hello, hello. Hello, good morning. Hi, hi. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, stretch. Hope everyone's doing well today. I overslept a little bit. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit silly. It happens pretty often for me, though. Wow, wow, wee, wow. But we're here. It's time to stream. I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. But today we're gonna just relax and play a little bit of Minecraft. First we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft! uh, I'm too sleepy. I don't have anything to yap about this early, so I think we're just gonna hop into the game. I am blazing black and shit. I'm in fucking crack. I am blazing black and cause I'm in fucking Minecraft. Oh my god! Is that a fucking cat? Because I am fucking deep. Where's my stuff? I have found out. have found out. I didn't actually know this before, but I know it now. I don't have furnaces, I just feel like I had a blast furnace. Ah, yes, that's right. I need. Coal. My sticks. One stick. No, surely I have. Yes, I do. I have found out. I didn't actually know this because it was added relatively recently. But apparently you can make copper tools now. And copper armor. Not armor. I thought you could make armor. I guess I was wrong. Or I wasn't wrong and I just don't have that. The latest. I do not have that in this latest version of Minecraft that I'm playing on. Well, then copper is absolutely useless to me. Oh my goodness. Well, then why am I smelting all of this? No, I might as well, you know? I wonder if I should just... Can I update to a later version without it messing up my... Without it messing up anything? Alright, anyway, let's do a little bit of mining. Okay, I have to Google at what levels to find iron. Levels are iron on it. Best mining spot, Y16. Best surface / mountain spot, Y232. Large veins found between Y-8 and Y56. Y-8, Y-56. Where am I?
That's so awesome! Endearing! You best friend! So you're a bestie, aren't you? I love you! Friend! Pookie!
Catalina_Caldwell just traded with 15 viewers.
Oh my goodness. Cat. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hold on. Hold on. I'll give you a shout out. Give you a shout out real quick. But hi, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hi raiders. What were you up to? How was your stream? Everyone, if you're not already, go follow Cat. I don't always get to watch them because they stream so late for me, but they're kind of cool. Yeah, pretty cool. To go down quite a bit in order to find the best iron spot. Ah, yes, I should have expected that would happen. Glow squid. That's all right. Think about it, different games. Project Silverfish. Never heard of that. Hold on, I missed some of the chat. No, not much. But I hope you had a good stream. Hope you had fun. I'm just here playing a little bit of Minecraft. I'm in desperate need of more iron. All I'm finding is copper and lapis, apparently. Okay, this is a nice little lapis mine. I should have expected. I should have expected. I hate it here. No. Am I digging right into it right now? I am. I'm now realizing how it looks on the capture. One moment. Where is right? Gonna turn it up all the way. That's not helping a lot. Maybe the problem is in OBS. Hold on. Window capture property. No. Built. No. Man. Doesn't allow me to up the brightness on the capture. That sucks because it's so dark for some reason. Maybe because I'm in a cave. That would make sense. But anyway, I forgot to say my streamer things. Hi Raiders, welcome. I hope you're doing well. If you don't know me, my name is Melanade, but you can call me Melon. I'm primarily an art streamer, but I also play games. And I love playing Minecraft. Been playing quite a bit of Minecraft lately. Been having a lot of fun with it. Okay, at what level are we now? Why 28? We still have a long way to go. Find the best mining levels for iron. Should have brought a shovel. I have my diamond pickaxe, but it's almost broken. I hate it here. Can't even make copper tools for some reason. I guess I don't have the latest version. Was gonna get a couple of those. I guess a lot. Okay, now we go back in the mine. I went down this. See you. Yay! It's so boring. I need more effective tools. I can't make copper tools. I wanted to, but I... We've hit uh this rock. Deep slate. We're at Y3. Y3? Grade 3? Okay, Y minus 7. Y minus 8. This is where we this is where we need to be. Between Y minus 8 and Y minus 50 something. I might as well go down to at least like Y20 in order to get a good range of big ol' iron deposits. Like this one. Ah, shuck. Minus 16, okay. Was that in the game? I think this might be a good little place to start. Strip mining like this. See what we find. I'm not seeing any iron. Google AI told me that there would be big iron veins at this level. Around this level. I haven't even found any real caves. Maybe if I go the other way. Bless me. Thank you. Did I do something wrong? Did I interpret the numbers wrong? I'm not seeing any iron. I saw more iron on my way down here. It said between -8 and -56, I believe, is the best place to find big veins of iron. I guess the trade-off is that they're rarer. Maybe. Oh, I'm near a cave. Oh, there we are. Something down there. Redstone. So much gravel here. Oh, there was a glow light in down here. That's what the lights. Still not seeing much of anything. That's all? Oh wait, I can't find gold. Hearing all these skeletons. That scared me. There's no way they can get me. No way. I knew I should have brought food. I thought I'd be fine. That was wrong. I dug so far down. I need a better way to mine. I need to find a more efficient way to mine. Do we have any Minecraft experts in the chat who can rate my form, see what I'm doing wrong? No, I barely play. Though you should make your staircase like 1 block taller so you can jump on steps easier, or just make stairs. Yeah, that's just so. I mean, I do end up making a shit ton of. Is it's as efficient as any of a use of all the rock and stone that I'm acquiring. Nothing's coming through. Good. But hey, that's some more iron. Nice. Um, nice. You know the proper level to mine at. Other than that, I just go in a straight line until I can't. But I know strip mining is popular. I don't even know what strip mining is. I don't know the technicals. I'm not good at games. I need to organize my chest better because I don't know where I should be putting this gunpowder. Yes, there's where I have it. See, we can't go this way now. This time we try a different level. What was the different level? Because Google said large veins found between -8 and -56. But it says best mining spot is Y16. Let's try that. Still need to go down quite a bit, but not as far down. Okay, nope. Not it. Let's make it more efficient. Hey, bad. Strip endings when you mine down to whatever Y level you want to mine at, and when you make a straight line, like 30-ish blocks deep, you start making tunnels branching off from that main tunnel. From overhead, it would look kind of like this. Each branch goes like 10 to 30 deep before starting a new branch. I see. Free chain. I need chains to decorate my house. And they cost so much iron. So if I can... If I can just have them, then that's nice. Awesome, actually. No, I have not. I don't think. Interesting. Name tag! Oh, I need that. Oh, I need that. Oh, I need that. Let me also... Wait, is it... What? Not that. That. I know there's a button I can press so I can just move everything from... of one like item into my inventory super quick, but I forgot what it was. Where I came from? No, where did I come from? Where come from? Where did you go? Come from night. Was it? No. What the hell? Oh, here. It adds character to the mine. Full would be nice. Not what I'm looking for, but it's always nice. There's so many things nearby trying to kill me and I don't even see them. I hear them through the walls, but I don't see them. Get out! I've forgotten to pay attention to what level I am. 30. Yeah, I need to go down to 16, so that's fine. There's a cobblestone. Tells me I've probably been here. Entering an area I've likely been before. Maybe it's just a spawner. That's why there's so many zombie noises. Hold on. Hello. Oh, it's just a spawner. Okay, that would explain it. Oh, you have gold armor. Oh, no! Dang it. My sword is almost broken too. So that's fun. There we go. I hear similar noises on the other side though. I wonder if there's another like spawner. Fun. Wait, I know what this is. Wait a minute. Oh, no, wait, it was 16. Well, we passed it anyway, so not a- Oh, this is super fast. Get me up! Get me up! I don't know where to put things. I'm really bad at organizing. How do I make shards? Wait. Can't make shards, can I? I just gotta collect them like this. There, I've got a good bunch of them. This should be 6. And that was my only iron piece. No biggie.
Get a load of this!
Get a load of shit. Take this, take this, take this, take this. Take this. Is it about 30 blocks? I don't know. 5, 7, 8, 11, 14, 15. It's definitely at least. Yes, iron. Oh my god, it's actually working. I'm actually finding iron at a faster rate than I would, really. No, I keep running into this. the other direction from here. Ah, dang it. Well, it's all well and good. Because we do have a lot of iron we can melt. Whee! Oh, the starter is so much faster. I love. I need to do that for my other mine. Where did I take coal out? Coal should be in the furnace. Oh shit. That's right. I forgot the rock. There we go. Dude, don't work. It's 34 iron. Nice. Still need to figure out how to decorate underground. Wonderful. All right. I would love to use copper, but I don't have them for some. Thought I should have. Don't. This strip mine seems to be working wonders. So keep keep it going. That was it. Yeah. Probably more efficient ways to do this even without sponge, but I sure still don't know. Oh, and right here, I just step right over. Only one. not iron belt. Um, actually, I'll go back. If I can't. I don't know how many in between I have. One, three seems like good, right? So there's not too much overlap. Still, mine out more resources.
You sleep. Have a good rest of the stream. Night night. Good night, cat. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it.
Hope you get some good sleep. Nice. I don't want to quit the vein until I run into some iron. Because I'm spending so much iron just making pickaxe. I don't want any one of these strips to be in vain. Haha. Funny joke. It's like a vein. Like a vein of iron. Iron. Fine. Wait. You know, with how efficient strip mining is, I might actually look which levels are best to find diamond next. 'Cause then we might be in business. Let me well, let me look at the chart, which is best to find. Coal is at 96. Don't need coal, though. Lapis not lapis. Diamond is at minus 59. Minus 59. Minus 59. Need to do a lot of digging. I don't even think I went that far down for here. Hello Arsen, welcome. Congrats on first. Hope you're doing well. I need some food. That's also something I need to do. I need to make a farm. I need to make a little farm. I already have my little honey farm where my bees hang out, but I want like an actual little farm with animals. I have so much cobblestone. You know what? I'm gonna... Just woke up, gonna finish some missions and shit for a battle pass, then I'm gonna play Blood Hunt. Hell yeah. I'm so excited to play a little bit of Devil Dinosaur tomorrow. Not even sure if I'm gonna bother booting up the game today. Might as well wait for tomorrow, you know? What was it? Minus 59? Minus 59. Find diamond. If we're already here, strip mining, we might as well, right? These are little iron strip farm. Strip farm, strip mine. Speaking of battle pass though. Season 8 one. It's kinda cool. I'll probably talk more about it tomorrow when you know, we're doing art and I can more easily like screen share the battle pass. But like it's full of like characters that I actually play or want to play. Star-Lord skin, Mantis skin, Gambit skin, as well as a Captain America skin, which, you know, as of late I've been trying to get into playing some Captain America. And then, of course, the skin that I've wanted to come to the game for a while. Infinity Thing. Though, it seems to just be a recolor, which is fair and all. But you know, I kind of wanted them to like do a little bit of a cool spin on it rather than just doing it the way it's supposed to be. So I've noticed that over the past year, they've started doing a lot of comic skins more faithfully, as well as not making as many comic skins. Now they're doing a lot of original stuff. So I think what they put a lot more like time and effort into making original skins rather than changing, like putting their designers at work, like redesigning existing skins. Which is fair, I guess. It's a fair trade. Because a lot of people do not love every comic skin change. So the way to make them happy is to not change the comic skins as much. But Infinity Thing is so plain. Like, it's a fun concept, but it's just the Thing, but he's rainbow. I wish they could have done a little bit of adaptation on it. But that's just me. You know, when it's just a recolor, it doesn't have the vibe of Infinity Thing, where he's like kind of Dr. Manhattan-esque in his presentation. Similar to what they did with the recent Marvel Zombies Infinity Hulk skin, where he looks like this godlike being whose sheer existence commands, you know, a sense of awe. But that's just me. That's just me. We still have a long way to go. Sounds like there's a spider spawner. I'm not even gonna touch that. That's freaking scary. Pung pung stuff. I want to eat Infinity thing. He does look pretty tasty. Like my sword, 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 my diamond sword, sword. 41. On the final page of the Brawlhalla Battle Pass, freedom is within my grasp, bro. I can fucking feel the zen. You know, with NetEase finally optimizing Rival so it doesn't take up as much storage. It won't take up as much storage. You know what I'm excited for? Being able to play other games at the same time. I want to hop back on Deadlock. But I don't want to uninstall Rivals just yet. When Devil Dinosaur is coming. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. If NetEase won't put respect on her name, I sure will. Again, really cool to have an Inhuman in the game finally. But I totally expected the first Inhuman to be Kamala Khan. If not fucking Black, you know? Or Lockjaw. Lockjaw would make so much sense. We're almost down at diamond level. Then we can finally keep strip mine. It's gonna be fun to hop back on some Deadlock. Because I love Deadlock. Has there been any updates? Any new characters? Any, like, visual overhauls of some characters that desperately needed it? Sure, if there was, then I would have seen it online, but maybe not, because all I've been seeing of Deadlock online is, Yuri. Of mostly Silver and Celeste, and a little bit of Mina. Not gonna lie, I hope the optimization makes playing with friends easier on PC. Valid. Do I count on it? No. But that's a damn good thing to hope for. Oh my god, we're almost down. Down, down, down in Goblin Nuts Town. When I was a kid, I used to believe that the redstone meant that there were diamonds nearby. I think that was one of those like school playground rumors. Like my friend told me because they had read it somewhere, and I was like, ooh. Oh, is that bedrock? So that's where you find diamonds, all the way at bedrock. Alright. Well, let's see if we find some. Hey, at least I found some iron. Ain't that lovely? I'm starting to doubt I'll be able to find some diamonds down here. With the revelation that minus 59 is bedrock? Which someone in chat could have told me. Not me throwing shade at you guys, I'm sorry. If it does, I can't blame the game street optimization for lagging the fuck out of my PC. You have to consider that it is in fact not lag, I'm just ass at the game. That is so real. I might have made a slight miscalculation. Hmm. I see. I had to go. I went to Reddit. Apparently, strip mining is not a good way to find diamonds, which is what I was suspecting. The best way to find diamonds is to find caves below 0. Any caves below 0, I guess, is good to find diamonds, but I don't have any cave. Well, I do. I have to go look for them. Like, is this a cave? Alright. Alright. New Ultron skin does mean I have to go to my PC because I only have my PS5 right now. New Ultron skin? Sheesh. And indeed, make a furnace out of cheap plate. Had I just done the math, I could have probably... Had I done the math, I could have probably avoided making that final furnace, but maybe it's fine to have it. Looks to be another recolor, but the fact it's in a mini pass means he gets another emote. And I swear, if it's another emote of him fondling another hologram, I'm gonna lose my shit. Isn't that all he does? What else would he do for an emote? He's the hologram fondler or something. Remember ball fondlers from Rick and Morty? Sorry, that just came to mind. This would probably be a lot more effective if I had some sort of hopper system. Oops. Shit, I'm out of iron. But it's fine if I'm out of iron because I have a strip mine that I can use. probably sleep. Sounds like a good idea. Oh, well, you can say that. Well, time to mine for more iron. See if we can build more blast furnace. And if not, we'll go the other way. Give him a dance emote. Does Ultron dance? I'm so glad that a lot of my, I don't think a single one of my skin ideas has been used in Rivals yet. That I came up with for my Rivals season. Which makes sense, because, like, a lot of it is, like, Warp World skins, which I assume if they're ever gonna do that, they're gonna revolve a season around it. If they're ever gonna do Warp World. Oh, we're back here. In that case, I'm just gonna close it off and go the other way. Oh, I already went the other way. Well, we can go here. Also, apparently there's a teaser, somewhere. Oh, I believe it's in the new map. No, it can't be in the new map because we haven't seen that yet. But somewhere in the trailer, somewhere. I don't know, I just saw a picture of it on Twitter. I didn't see where it was from. But there is a poster showing Spider-Man 2099. So we're likely gonna get a Spider-Man 2099 skin for Spider-Man. Isn't that cool? Miguel O'Hara. Which, yeah, wah wah for the people who wanted Miguel O'Hara to be his own character, but like... It was Spider-Verse that really made him seem that different from Peter Parker Spider-Man. In the comics, the only real difference is that he has claws, which, functionally in the game, would not make him very different. Because he just... That's just how he, like, wall climbed. It's more flavor than actual, like, anything. So he would just be Spider-Man. Is that skin they better change his voice? They likely won't. I don't think they're gonna do that for too many characters. It worked for Loki because, you know, it's still just Loki, just disguised as a woman. Like, the voice interactions are gonna be completely off. Because they're gonna call him fucking Peter. That ain't Peter. Yes, it would happen regardless if they change his voice or not, but by changing his voice and still having them call him Peter, it kind of ruins the immersion, doesn't it? It's like you don't see it as you don't see it as Peter when the voice is different. You're like, oh, I'm playing as Miguel, and then they're like, good job, Peter, and you're like, I'm not Peter. It's just weird. Not saying they're not gonna do that. I think it's kind of like a, I'd say 20% chance they do it that way. Because they probably know that Miguel O'Hara is so popular and that there are people that want him to be his own character. So I'd say it's like a 20% chance they do change his voice. But I don't know, I wouldn't care either way. I just hope they give Cloak some legs. How much? 23. I need to take care of that. It's definitely a zombie spawner. Don't forget his fangs and the paralyzing venom stuff. Like, sure, it's likely he is his own character, but now it would have been fun. Does he really use the paralyzing venom that often? Like, I haven't read the 2099 books at all, but from what I've heard, he isn't actually like that unique, even in the comic. And this is the first I've ever heard of him having paralyzing venom. Like, I knew he had claws and fangs, but... Oh wait, I already made a bunch of oh, I'm blind, apparently. Couldn't see them in my inventory, so I got confused and started making more. I was like, I swear I made sticks. And yes, I was right. I had made a bunch of sticks. And he's like a spider sense. I don't see many remembering Miguel doesn't have a spider sense. That's true. Then again, even in Rivals, Peter might as well not have a spider sense. Let's be real. It's a flavor thing. So even with a lot of his some of his abilities being different from Peter Parker, let's be real. Anyone saying that Miguel O'Hara should be a tank are just huffing that Spider-Verse gas. Because in the comics, he is just as skinny as Peter Parker. There is like no doubt about that one. I mean, they did make like Emma Frost a tank, so like it's not impossible still, but like he's a skinny motherfucker just like Peter. They end up making all the different spider people and they all end up DPS instead of getting their own slots to share with Peter, and you have to scroll through to find your preferred spider. Complicated, yes. Fun idea, yep. Yeah, but like there aren't too many spider people that I could realistically see them add anyway. There aren't too many of them that are unique. The most unique one I think is Miles. But considering recent events, do I believe they're ever gonna add Miles? Carnage maybe, because Carnage is spider adjacent. Because he's a Venom character. He's a spin-off of a spin-off. Only 4 iron. What? What would be the issue with Miles? Come on. You know why. It's the same reason, Storm and Black Panther don't get any good skins or any notable buffs. Same reason we didn't get Blade until fucking 3 seasons after he was revealed, and even when he was revealed, he was in fucking chains. Same reason Cloak doesn't have legs and gets no respect by the devs. Same reason Moon Girl is not present in Devil Dinosaur. That's why we probably won't get Miles. Granted, Miles is wearing a mask. They could pretend he's. You can pretend it's just Peter wearing Miles's costume. Oh god, if they had Miles as like a costume for Peter, I could totally see them do that. That would so not go over well. I think that might be the nail in the coffin that will make a bigger like section of the player base realize just how racist the devs are in their treatment of black characters. Moon Girl is in the game because they're not gonna put a fucking child on a battlefield. Yeah, people have been saying that, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. That feels like an excuse. That doesn't feel like actually the reason. If it was just Moon Girl, I could have accepted it, but considering how they've handled other black characters in the game, I can't buy that. Especially when many other games do it. Remember back in like around season 4 or 5, there was discussion about Ghost Rider, and there were people worried that Ghost Rider wouldn't ever come to the game because apparently there are like laws in China that media cannot like portray skulls for some reason. But then last season we got the fucking big skeleton guy in the game. That's a skull. So like anything about like Chinese game developers having stricter laws about certain things, I think is a bunch of bullshit. That sounds like bullshit to me. So in games like League of Legends and like Deadlock can have child characters running around and get shot at, then they could have done something with Moon Girl. I mean, think of Penny Parker. Yes, I know that they technically aged her up, but like, they didn't really. They just said that. On paper, she's 18, but like, fucking look at her. She's in a mech the entire time. You're not shooting at Penny, you're shooting at the mech. They could have done a workaround like that. Have Devil Dinosaur have like a capsule on his back where Moon Girl sits. That diamond's over there? No, it's copper. Putting kids in a war zone is not exclusively frowned upon in China, that's pretty globally frowned upon. Yeah, but Rem in Deadlock. And my friend the other day told me about a character in League of Legends who's also a kid. Also a kid that rides on the back of a fucking monster, actually. It's a pretty good analog to Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur if you think about it. And again, I cannot state enough that the main reason why I am skeptical about the whole they can't put a kid in a game like that is the fact that, one, they did it with Penny Parker. She's in the game. And they aged her up on paper, but her design doesn't even reflect that. And two, the treatment of the other black characters just makes it seem like there are definitely more nefarious reasons for them not treating Moon Girl better. You know? Hello, Sever. Hope you're doing well. I'm just ranting about Marvel Rivals right now because they did a stupid and I'm really mad about it. Also, congrats on second. I was placing blocks and shit because you're in fucking Minecraft. It's really well. It's going pretty well. I've just been mining this stream. I haven't been doing a lot of anything else, but my strip mine is actually super efficient. I'm getting a lot of iron. First thing, I'm holding out hope they're gonna add her down the line as her own character. I'm huffing the copium. I mean, she is still part of Devil Dinosaur's kit, is the thing. She's just not present. Which, you know, it's the same problem with fucking Chloe. And it feels like if it was a white girl, they wouldn't have done it this way. I do not have good faith in NetEase when it comes to such topics. After the way they've treated Cloak. And the other black characters for that matter. Like, they also do not get nearly as much respect as other characters in the game. Doing well, ordered a controller yesterday. Ooh, nice. Come on. Come on, kick the fucking ball. But in short, what pisses me off about the treatment of Moon Girl is that, and why I'm so distrustful of the excuse that you can't put a child in a game like Rivals, is the whole context, right? The whole context of how the other black characters in the game are treated. It makes it seem a lot more sinister than just, oh, we can't have the characters shoot a literal child. Yes, we can't add the little black girl, you know. It just reeks of, you know, racist intent. But we don't have to keep talking about this. I'm still excited for Devil Dinosaur in the game. Still seems like they'll be fun to play. I mean, I was afraid that they weren't gonna acknowledge Moon Girl at all. So, at least there's that. So I did see a funny meme on Twitter the other day where it was like, at this point they're gonna add fucking Red Wing without Sam Wilson. which is so funny because the MCU barely had Red Wing. Fair, but I feel the fact that the black characters being treated like shit isn't just on the devs. I mean, it's not just on the devs, obviously, but the devs sure as hell aren't trying to, like, make them look any better. They have the power to do that, and they just don't. They can make those characters more meta. They can give them more skins, and they don't. The only black character in Rivals that actually gets skins, good skins, is Cloak and Dagger. And let's just say Cloak is not the one getting the good skins in that. Oh. NetEase, you. I'm never gonna get into the partner program. But at this point, do I even want to? Blue Squid! Explanation they give is straight up. We notice MCU's neglect of Red Wing, so we're gonna just turn it on its head. The thing is, Red Wing is already in the game, in like the Collector's Museum map. So they already have a model for Red Wing, but there's no hint at Sam Wilson at all. Other than the one spray that was made to tie in with that was released when Captain America Brave New World came out. No, get out. Move. Move. Feel Blade has the best skins out of the POC and Rivals, but that could just be me. Even then, Blade is like one of the worst characters in the game. And the devs aren't doing anything to try to fix them. It's just so unfortunate, because a lot of people love these characters. Like, Cloak is genuinely one of my favorite Marvel characters. I only knew of him because of Rivals. Well, I knew of him, but I didn't actually look into Cloak and Dagger until after Rivals came out. But looking into him made me realize how dirty he's been done in Rivals, and it's disappointing. It's fucked up. I want these characters to have the respect they deserve. I mean, Black Panther and Storm alone are like two of Marvel's most iconic characters. And they're just kind of there. They don't even get skins that often. I mean, you could argue that there's favoritism in Rivals anyway. Like, it's not a race thing, it's just favoritism. Because, like, there is clear favoritism. Like, Jeff, Thor, Invis, Psylocke are like, they always get skins, and most characters don't get as many skins. There is clear favoritism, but when it's every black character that just kind of gets left and forgotten, it makes it seem a lot more sinister, if you ask me. There aren't even that many other POC in the game. Like, there's the black characters, and then there's like a bunch of Asian characters, which makes sense. The game is developed in China. And then there's like one Latin American character in Namor, who usually is not Latin American. They did that because the MCU did that. Storm is only neglected in the skin department, and frankly, skins aren't fucking important because they'll feel Storm is a powerhouse on the battlefield. I mean, people do make her work. Still seen a lot of people complain that her kit is unfinished. Apparently, like, when the game was still in beta, she had a different kit, and then her current kit is just a worse version of it. Something like that. I may be getting the information wrong there. Hmm. And I believe skins are important. Because, like, what else do you give to the characters? To give them attention. To bring attention to them. Like, how else do you bring attention to characters? Like, change them up completely every couple seasons? No, you give them skins. That's how you bring attention to them. What the? Did I just walk past the entrance? I totally didn't There we go. How much iron? 20. Anyway, I feel like if I keep talking about this, I'm just gonna be talking in a circle, so... I've said my piece. I'm just saying, it's not one big thing. It's a bunch of little things. And they've started to add up, and it just feels very, very icky. Very, very yucky to me. At least lesbians, both lesbians and trans people are definitively canon to Marvel Rivals now. With Angela getting an accessory of her wife. I predicted, by the way. Except, I'll admit, my, the accessory I came up with is not as cool as the one they put in the game. In my opinion. Like, when I made a plushy version of Sarah, I gave her more of an armored look instead of just a plain white dress that she had when she was, dead. And I think it is more in character for her to have a more armored look. But I do like what they did with, like, having, like, some magical effects in her hands that wrap around her head and then attach with the key ring to the loop that goes around. I forgot where it is Angela wears the accessory. I think it was her waist. Regardless. I also like that the strap that attached, where it's attached, is was Angela's, like, ribbon things. That is such, like, an obvious thing. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I feel like I need to go back and redo some of my... I've been taking so long with my little project. I feel like I should go back and change some of the accessories I came up with. The ones that are a little too similar to what ended up happening. And now that every character in the game has gotten an accessory, I don't have to worry about double dipping. I can just do whatever I want. Because now, in the future, everyone's gonna get... I assume they're gonna keep making accessories, but now, you know, they're gonna have to make... They're gonna have to double dip. It's fine if I do it. Angela has her wife attached to her waist. That's kind of gay. It was either her waist or her spear. It might have actually been her spear. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I'll likely keep most of the accessories the same, except for the ones that ended up very similar, which were Mr. Fantastic's one that I made ended up a little similar, even though kind of different. But it still involves his kids, so I think I'll have to change it up. And Angela's one, obviously, because it's just her wife. Same with the Thing. Because his accessory that he got was also just his wife, which is also what I did. I don't think they did it better this time. I mean, in terms of art style, yeah, they did it better. But in concept, no. Because they just had her in a wedding dress. Meanwhile, mine is her. Just her. Casual her with like a little bust of the Thing alongside her. I feel like that's a little cuter. You know? Oh, dang. I'm Nightmare Freddy and I'm in your head. I'm Nightmare Freddy and I'm in your bed. Better flash your light. Check the halls all night. Flash a closet too. Better flash it twice. Only 4 iron. Whew. Hmm. There's another character that I want to make an accessory for, but didn't initially because they already had one. I swear there were some characters that I had a good idea for, and then I just didn't do it because I prioritized doing ones that didn't have any. Adam? Oh, Adam didn't have one when I initially drew mine. I gave him Pip the Troll, and then they gave him one. So I'm definitely gonna keep diamonds. I am placing blocks and shit because I'm in fucking Minecraft. Oh, I am placing blocks and shit because I'm in fucking Minecraft. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking drown. Might as well call me Ben. Because I am drowned. Oh no. Help! 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 Oh, this was such a... Why did I do it like this? Why did I do it like this? Why did I do it like this? Why did I do 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 it like this? Damn you. I like the one I came up with for Namor. I like the one I came up with for Adam. I like the one I came up with for Ultron. I made all of those before any of them got accessories. So... Same with Hulk. I feel like I want to make one for this thing, mainly because he is my main. Oh, fuck. Um, what needed for Ultron again? Ant-Man's helmet. Cracked. Not that kind of crack. Cracked as in broken. Fuck. I've doomed myself again. No. Damn it. I guess this just happens when you spawn in a... when you mine in a swamp, right? This isn't just me being unlucky, this is a result of me making my base in a swamp biome. There's gonna be more water caves. At least I got one diamond, but it was only one, which... Anyway... Can I... Crag? This is my dad, Hank Pym, and he's cracked at Fortnite, my guy. Yeah, that kind of cracked. Definitely. Oh, I did not look at the time this entire time. Looks like it's time to end stream, really. But I want to keep looking for... I'm finding so much of it. Makes sense, because this is how you efficiently find, or effectively... Efficiently? Effectively? One of those two is right. How you effectively find a lot of iron. Strip mining works. Except it's annoying when you have to deal with a bunch of underwater caves. That's kind of annoying. It would have been so much easier to get that diamond if I didn't have to deal with that. More iron. Call me Tony Stark the way I get all this iron, man. That was fucking that was stupid. Do not laugh at that. Yup, I knew I would run into this cave again. But I feel like this is the last time I'll run into it. I just started thinking about one of my spider sonas from my Marvel multiverse. I don't know why. It isn't even that cool. It wouldn't necessarily be a stone, it would be more of an OC. Let's add Ultron. Remember all the accessories I came up with. I have one idea, but it's kind of weird. I don't know how to properly execute it. But in the 2023 Guardians of the Galaxy run, Mantis has a little bit of an identity crisis. And she gets, like, I think she gets captured by the Collector at some point, but then she breaks free and she runs into this, this being. It's not a symbiote, but it's symbiote-like in the sense that, it covers her like a suit, which is why she named it Suit. And what it does, it allows Mantis to, like, interact with, like, the multiverse and, like, essentially merge her she can merge her consciousness with, like, multiversal versions of herself. It's a very fun thing in the 2023 Guardians run, where, like, Mantis changes costumes and personalities constantly. And I feel like that would make for a very cute accessory, except I don't know how to incorporate that into like a little thing that hangs from her waist. That's not what suit is. Hold on, I have the comic right here. Let me. There is. We see it. There's one part where we see a flashback of her meeting suit or finding suit, and we see it in its natural state, and it looks kind of symbiote-like, but now I forget exactly what it looks. Yeah, that suit, that weird tentacly thing, and that's Mantis. I wonder if I could make it into like maybe have it wrap, make it into this like symbiote looking thing, and have it like wrap around her arm or something. You know, I can almost see it in my mind. Iron down there. I need to get down to it. Blue squids! Hello, friend. Yeah, there was more coal. I was right. It is about time to end. Goodness gracious. Much to see. What is the other accessory? Hmm. The character I want to have an accessory. Star Lord. Because before Star Lord got one pretty early on, but I remember before he got one, I wanted him to get one of Ship, his spaceship that he had in his classic era. It was hinted at early in his modern era when it was introduced into 616 universe in the early 2000s, but it hasn't been mentioned since. Although they have started slowly bringing in a lot of his like classic stuff with Dude, I need to find an ocean monument so I can get some sponge, not gonna lie. But yeah, in both the 2020 and 2023 runs, they've been doing a little bit, going back and incorporating some of his like classic stuff into his lore. Like the Master of the Sun returned, and his most recent costume in the comics is very much inspired by his classic suit. So I think that's really cool. So I feel like it's only a matter of time before we get some reference to Ship in 616. That would be really cool. But I think a Ship accessory would be really cool. Like the accessory itself is Ship in like as like the spaceship form, but then the like little animation on the side when you get KOs is like Ship's human form or humanoid form. I don't really like the actual human form because it just looks like a generic, like, sexy woman. I much prefer the more robotic-looking humanoid hologram form that she had at one point. Man, I didn't finish reading the classic Star-Lord, and now I can't read it anymore because Read Comics Online got shut down. I saw so many people online read comics online, not even as like a piracy website, but as an archive, because it did have a lot of like super old comics that even Marvel doesn't reprint anymore. It really is such a damn shame that they shut it down. Like, I understand it's technically illegal, but like if Marvel themselves aren't gonna release some of these old rare comics, then like let the fans do it. Especially since they're gone now. Now that you shut down the biggest archive of comics on the internet, they're just gone. So many comics are just gone. Unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Anyway. How do I make chain? Uh-huh. Those. I don't know how many I'm gonna get 15 for now. And I need to place them there. 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 Now need 15. But that's good. That's fire. And I didn't waste all my iron. I can still make a new door. Wonderful. Now I'm at least somewhat protected. And with that, I think it's time to end the stream. Straight. Scary. Quit game. And we move over here. And we open this. And we close this. And we open this. And we close this. There we go. And now we go look for someone to raid. Let's see who is live right now. Astro is live. It's always nice to raid Astro. Da -da. Da -da 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 -da. Maybe tomorrow on stream, I'll design some new accessories for Rivals characters. Because I kind of want to draw that now. I kind of want to draw ship. But we'll see tomorrow what I do. My art streams are always so spontaneous. I just kind of draw. I just kind of draw what I feel like in the moment. Yeah, I think we're gonna be rating Astro, who's currently playing some Overwatch. We love Overwatch. I want to hop back on some Overwatch, but I feel like even with Rivals being optimized and not taking up as much storage, I feel like having Rivals and Overwatch at the same time will still like be too much. So we'll wait. We'll wait for that. But I can still send you guys over to watch some. Hello? Oh fuck! Mix It Up needs to update. Of course it does. Of course, because of course it does. Because of course it does. Yeah. Thanks for stream. Hope you have a nice rest of your day. Hope you guys have a nice rest of your day too. Stretch. Whew. And some water. I don't think I've had any water this stream. Just waiting for Mix It Up to open for real so I can try sending the raid messages again. There we go. There we go. Free message. Go ahead and copy that. Of course, if you're not subbed, you can replace the emotes with whatever emotes that you have access to. But we're gonna start the raid. Hope you guys like some Overwatch. I love Overwatch. I need to get back on that. Sooner than later, at least. Uh, but yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this stream. I know it was a lot of nothing this stream, just me mining for iron and just yapping, but hope you guys found it enjoyable regardless. I'll be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow will probably be hopefully be a little bit more exciting. We'll be doing art with music requests, so have your music requests ready to share tomorrow. And yeah, I don't have much else to say. It's been a short week because I was so busy on Monday and Tuesday. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. As always, remember to eat food and drink water and take care of yourselves. Take your meds if you have them, if you need them. And make sure to try to go outside and get some nice sunlight and some fresh air. And yeah, I hope to see you all back again next time. Bye bye. Say hello to Astro and be nice. Be nice. Bye everyone. Bye bye. Goodbye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Goodbye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Goodbye.